what's up, Freeze Army, and welcome to the Gladwyn Simulacrum Escalation level 1 to 5. That's level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5, all in one video once again. My name is Mr. Freeze2244, and for this video, we're going to try and get 25 likes. So if you can, please hit that like button. So for this one, we've only got this one target so far. It's just a gardener. So we're going to start off in the garden area. You should have this unlocked by now. So what we're going to do is start in this garden area, and we're going to pull out our pistol and shoot out this camera just over here. You just pop that out, boom. Quickly put it away, because just in case anyone sees or anything like that. I was a bit late at putting it away, but it didn't matter. So we're just going to grab a hammer right there. We're just going to throw this hammer at somebody's head just around this corner. It will all make sense why in just a second. So we're going to throw that hammer in his head and then drag his body to hide it around the corner. So we're going to grab that hammer, grab his gun. Oh, there's his gun, there you go. You don't want to leave that lying around. So we're just going to drag his body just around here. This is quite an interesting escalation because there's a couple of new added things to this, which I'll get to in a little bit later on. But yeah, it's quite an interesting one. We're also going to take his disguise because it might make it a little bit easier. So once we grabbed his disguise, we're going to head back up to where we just came. And once you get back up to the top, the target is actually just about to go for a bit of a break. And he's just going to walk off to the ledge over here. So we're just going to wait patiently, wait for him to just go to the ledge. And that's where we're going to take him out. What we're going to do is just push him over the ledge. And that's the first target done and over and done with. Boom. So he's going to light up a cigarette and we're just going to push him off. There you go. See you. Goodbye. And that's basically it. All we need to do now is just head to the exit and we're done. So once we play from there, as you can see in the point screen out straight after, we have Silent Assassin for level 1. So moving on to level 2. What we have now is an additional target, so which is a security guard just near the kitchen area, so that we're going to need to take him out as well. So it's the same as before. We're going to do the same as what we did before. Take out our gun, shoot out this camera, put the gun away. Just the same as before, just the same as the previous level. Take out the security guard over here. We're going to use a shovel this time. I like the shovel. Shovel, shovel. And we're going to wait for him just to get to this door area because he's going to have a bit of a cigarette. Saves us dragging his body. So we're going to throw it at his head. Now, that sounded like it hurt. Ouch. So we're just going to drag his body just a little bit over here. We're going to also take his disguise because why not? I like looking like Bruce Willis. So we're going to head back to the way we came. And it's the same procedure as before. We're going to push this guy over the ledge and then we're going to head off and take out our second target, which is the security guard. So, what we're just going to do is push him over the ledge again, and once again, we have taken up... that was quite funny. We've taken out the first target, so now we're going to head on to our second target, which is just over here. Quite simple. As we know, he tends to just come in this area, in this corridor over here, so we're just going to wait for him to come over. And that's where we're going to make our move and take him out. Just going to duck in this window here. Just to avoid that camera. Just going to wait in here for him patiently. He stops humming and ahhing. I did try to fiber wire him, but for some reason the prompt didn't pop up, so we decided to just shoot him in the face. Whoosh! So shoot him in the face. I'm going to hide this body. I'm just going to hide it in this closet over here. And we're done for level 2. Again, all we've got to do is just make our way to the exit once more. I'm just going to hide, duck down to the left around here to avoid that camera and its blind spot. Again, run into the same exit, you taking the car exit. Still want to watch out for the camera on the corner right there. It's going to get more complicated taking this route out in the later stages, not in the later levels, because there's a guy that likes to take pictures of this crash that's happened over here. So on some occasions you will run him over, but that was level 2. So level 3 we got yet another target. So this time we got 3 targets, which is the Roberto Vargas, which is the golfer guy. So again, follow the same procedures as we did before, shooting out that camera. And you know it from now, you know it off by now, by now, because we've done it twice. I'm going to take my trusty shovel again. Once again, going to throw it at his head. Take his weapon. Just drag his body out of the way. Like so. I didn't take his disguise that time, I'm not completely sure why. But we're going to go ahead anyway. I don't think you really need it, to be honest. But it's just more, less people can see through your disguise than the gardener outfit. Make it a little bit easier, but not much. So again, at this point, we're just waiting for the gardener to come and take his break so we can push him over the ledge, and that will be our first target out of the way. Level 4 and level 5 is where it gets a bit more tough, which I'll explain in more detail when we get there. So first of all, we're just going to push this guy over the ledge. That's 1 target down, 2 more to go. So once we're over here, we're going to pull out our weapon. Make sure you don't get spotted when you're doing this. We're going to shoot out the camera. Then you want to pull out your coin, and you want to distract this guard. Just throw that over there. Wait for his back to turn. Then we're going to subdue him without the stupid punchy glitch happening. Make sure you pick up his gun again, because we don't want Roberto Vargas to see that. Pick up that crowbar there as well. And we're just going to drop his body here. No one will come around here, and there's nowhere else to hide his body anyway, so we're just going to leave that there. Brilliant. So now we're going to go and take out our second target, which is again that security guard that's just over here. Going to leap over this wall. Again through the window. And you want to catch him just before he leaves. And we got him just in time. He has to be very quick when it comes to that. I'm just going to snap his neck right there. Okay, make sure you pick up his gun, because you know, security guards won't get suspicious of that gun being there. So once again, we're going to hide his body. And then we're going to take out our third target, which is that golf coach guy. Take his disguise while we're at it. Not completely sure why I came this way, but you can just head out through the back through the observatory. So now that guard's out of the way, we've got to take out this guy right here. We just caught him just in time so we can subdue him, break his neck. Fiber wire in, whatever's more comfortable for you guys. And again, we're just going to hide his body just around the corner. I thought, can we drop him down there? No, maybe his body will get seen, so... I just did it anyway. Just dump his body. I don't think anyone goes around that area, so I think we're quite safe. So that's basically it. So all we've got now left is to head to the exit, and we're done for level 3. Once again, just heading to the same exit. Hopefully avoiding that camera that's just on the corner. Take in the car once more, and we are done. So that's level 3, the Silent Assassin, again. Let's move on to level 4. This is where it starts to get interesting. Now, as well as the targets, now what we've got to do is once you've killed a target, you've got 30 seconds to kill the next target, and then you've got 30 seconds to kill the next target. So it's only giving you a 30-second window to kill each target. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to run over here straight from the when you're a gardener, shoot out this camera right here, and we're going to distract this first guard. We want to get him out of the way. We need to set things up because it's very, very small margins when it comes to the timing, which is what was making this so difficult in the first place. Because it's the gardener really that just does it, because it's the only one real opportunity we can take him out. So we're going to use a bit of cleverness and get around this way. So we'll subdue him and make sure you grab that crowbar over there and on that wheelbarrow. I'm going to quickly run down here and throw out this security guard's head because he will spot that body that will be just hidden in the corner there. So once we picked up his gun and the crowbar once more, we're going to take his disguise as well. Don't need the crowbar anymore, so we're just going to put that away. And now we're going to take out the gardener first. So about now he's going to be taking his break. But this time, instead of pushing him over the ledge, what we're going to do is just subdue him and hide his body. This is where it will give you more time to set up the other kills as well. So for this one, we're just going to subdue him and hide his body just behind this area here. He's quite hidden, very well hidden. I haven't had his body spotted once yet, but you know, you want to get him as close to the wall as you can, obviously. And we'll just leave him there. So that's one of them taken care of, all set up nicely for us. Now we've got to set up the second one, because obviously the golf coach is the last person we're going to need to set up. So for the second one is the same security guard that came in here earlier. Again, we're going to subdue him. We're just going to throw a crowbar at his head, shall we? No. So at this point, the golf coach should be heading us over to his normal point to make that phone call conversation. So we're just going to wait here for a moment. So we're actually going to kill this guy now in a minute. So we're just going to wait for a second. We're going to actually shoot him in the back of the head. So we need to time this really. So you have a rough estimate of where he is, and if he's near that area where he makes that phone call, just take a guess really, and then just shoot him in the back of the head. And leave his body there. We don't need his body anymore, we can just leave him there. Again, we've only got 30 seconds to take out the next target. And you may think that 30 seconds is quite a long time, but it's not really. So, we timed it just right, so we just want to crack his neck there. And quickly drag his body around the corner, because we don't want his body getting discovered either. And that will give us just enough time to take out the gardener, which will be our third and final kill. Let's see if we can try and do it on 007. 8, 007, snap. And there we go. Now, we ain't going to take our regular exit route this time, because I've done this 3 times in a row. And on 2 of those occasions, every time I took the car exits, I ran over a photographer. So when you enter the cutscene where he's driving away from Aldo Sapienza, yeah, he runs someone over in that sequence and you get deducted 5,000 points. Now there's nothing you can do about that. That's why for level 4 and level 5 we're going to take the boat exit. So that's what I'm doing. Because it's slightly irritating to set that all up and all just become crashing and crumbling down, all because of a silly little thing like that at the end. Which is unfortunate really, and it gets a bit frustrating. Look at the beautiful clear water. Listening to the same conversations all around Sapienza. So, there we go. Take the boat exit, and that's level 4 done. Silent Assassin. Now level 5, they're introducing a new thing. It's they've introduced landmines. So there's landmines throughout the whole of the mansion garden area. So in this one, we're going to need to start in the security area, because this is where we're going to need to get our mine disarm device. So make sure you have your lockpick in your inventory. So while we're here in the security room, we're going to take out the evidence right here from the cameras. You may as well, because it's right here. And here's the safe with the mine disarm device key in. So we're going to take out a lockpick that thing there, then pick up the thing. And you want to need to carry this up all times, really. If you don't know where the mines are, this is the best thing you're going to have. You can obviously do this without the mine disarm device. If you know where the mines are, you can use instinct to find out where they are. So if you're going for a speed run, obviously you're not going to want this. You want to just know where all the mines are. But for this one, we're going to play it safe and take the mine disarm device. Because I know everyone's going to say, wait, Phrase, where the hell is the mine disarm device? I need to know where the mine disarm, even though you don't possibly need it. But there are mines scattered everywhere, and it's easy to forget where they are. Even though if you figured out where they all are, it's very easy to forget. I mean, I made a couple of mistakes. So I was going to do this without the mine disarm device, but I kept blowing myself up. Even though I knew where they were, I just kept forgetting. So that's why I decided to do it anyway, because I know people are going to be asking for it. So again, we're going to subdue our gardener right here. We're going to have to do things in a little bit different sequence, because when you start off in different locations, everyone has a different chain of events. So for this one, we're taking out the gardener first. Subdue him, hide his body, just the same as level 4 before. And now we're going to go head out to the security guard. So again, same as before. Close the door behind him and subdue him whenever you're ready. Now once you've subdued him, make sure you pick up his gun, because we're going to need that. And also hide his body, because there is someone that comes around his area and will discover his body if you leave it there. So we are going to hide his body. Just going to sort of plonk it right here next to that window. Should be quite safe there. So now the golf coach is heading to his normal location, where he's going to make the phone call to Francesca. So we're going to head over there now. So again, make sure you picked up that gun, because this is where it's going to come into play. Or you can use your own gun, it doesn't really matter really at this point. You heard the camera go off there, but don't need to worry about that. We're taking out the cameras already. So once the golf coach has walked past there, we're going to drop that gun right there next to the security guard. And re-equip your mine disarm device and grab this crowbar here and take out this security guard just right here. Now what the other security guard is going to do is pick up that weapon you just dropped, and he's going to take it away from the area, so it saves you having to take him out. So there is a mine just in this area, so you need to watch out for that. So just right in the middle. So re-equip that. We're just going to wait for this guard to move away. Now you can go ahead and subdue him and then snap his neck. So that's the first target. So we've got 30 seconds of course still. So we just need to hide his body really quickly behind this wall here. Quickly run to the gardener that's just over here where we subdued him before. Make sure you have your mine disarm device equipped when you're doing all this. It's where it's easy to make a mistake. I'm going to snap it on 007. Boom! And then we're going to head to our final target. The security guard was subdued in the bathroom. And that will complete level 5. Try on 007 again. 007, boom. And that is complete. So now we're going to head to the same exit we did in the previous level, taking the boat exit. And that's going to complete level 5. So all that's left to do is just head down this pier here and take the boat exit, and that's it. So that's going to do it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. This has been the Gladwyn Simulacrum level 1 to 5. So I hope you enjoyed it. So please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe here to join the ever-growing Freeze army of assassins. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers. Whew, that was a doozy.